Hi, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I've not been on for quite a while, but some things massively trouble me, and I feel the need to sort of come on and just say it and to hell with it. And whether this resonates with you or not, then I feel it's important to sort of get this out there. In April, I got diagnosed as having breast cancer. Thankfully, it was only a little tumour. It was cut out. Hopefully, I'm good, and I pray that I'm good, and I pray that it's gone and I don't see this again. But hey ho, it is what it is, and I guess we're all on a bit of a time limit. But what's bothered me since then, since April, is the amount of stories that come out that mention this every day in the Daily Mail, which is what I read online. And maybe one I could sort of let that go a little bit and think, oh well, it's just a story. What does that matter? But it is not one. Every day there is like 3, 4 stories mentioning cancer. They're not mentioned as like a big article, if you will, but they're sort of thrown in there amongst other things. And they say something like, oh, this celebrity is taking time off because she's looking after her dad and her dad's had cancer and blah, blah, blah. And then another one, it will go into this celebrity's been for checkups. And then another one, it'll mention some other relative of somebody else who's died and they're grieving. And you think, well, why is all this coming out? Why are we getting like 3 or 4 stories a day, at least, coming out there? And I think to myself, whoever it is who owns all the newspapers and whoever it is who owns all the TV stations, they're not they're running to an agenda. It's not just a random thing that they just plonk out there. There is definite agendas. There's definite pushing things in a certain direction. And you can see this all the time. Even like the transgender issues, we see that every show has pretty much got some gay couple or some lesbian couple, or there's somebody changing their identity, or they don't know what gender they are. It's not random. It's not like it's pushed, so as it seems to some extent quite like a normal thing, that oh, everybody's transgender, so what does it matter? Everybody's like in the wrong body. And with this cancer thing, it just seems like it's pushed that it becomes normal. And I think, why is it being pushed that it would seem normal to people that everybody's got it, if you will? And I think the only way I could surmise that as being the case is either it would come from the injections further down the line, or it would come from food further down the line. And that's the only way that I could see that this is being pushed. And that bothers me a heck of a lot. Now, there is ways round this. We can't wrap ourselves up in bubble wrap, obviously, and we can't necessarily save ourselves from every damn thing that they throw at us, because we're going into a good many years of crap being thrown at us from those in charge, whoever it is who plays out these agendas, whoever it is who decides this is the direction we're going in. It's common whether we like it or not, but we can certainly sort of dodge the worst of the bullets. And I believe, if it helps one person to go out there and think to themselves, I need to try and maybe come away a little bit from all these pre-packaged foods and all these processed foods, and God knows what the hell's in that, and maybe like eat a little bit better. Maybe like try and protect myself a little bit more with vitamins and whatever else you can do to strengthen your body a little bit. Maybe stay away from injections if you don't feel that's right for you. And again, you make your own choices. There is a heck of a lot of books out there of foods that can maybe help to prevent cancer or help prevent cancer spreading. And there is definitely things you can do to maybe help that a little bit. Anytime you feel that you've got any lumps or bumps or something is not right, please go and get that checked out, because again, if that can save you or that helps you in some way, all to the good. As I said, we are going into some rough years, and it's so bloody difficult that in a lot of ways feel powerless, that you know whatever they decide, whoever they are, is pretty much that's what we've got. But we can hopefully maneuver around as much as possible, get ourselves in a good a position as possible, do what we can to try and steer ourselves in the right direction. And I think, again, if this video helps one bloody person out there to maybe think for themselves a little bit, or to research a little bit, there is some very, very clever people out there who recommend that there's things that can help. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not some sort of scientist or some expert on anything. But again, please believe whatever they put out there and whatever's in those newspapers, whatever is on that TV, it is certainly not random. And please think about that. Please look after yourself. Please look after your family to the best of your ability. And again, steer yourself away from any of this crap they throw at us, because they are not working in our best interests. And pretty much everybody should be aware that whatever they're bringing out, whatever they say is helping everybody, whatever climate change agendas is for the best, it's not for anybody's best. It's not us who are making billions of pounds. It's not us who are doing well out of this. It's certainly not. Whatever direction we're going in, again, is certainly more of a problem and a headache to us, and something that we're going to have to suffer through. And it's certainly not helping us. So please, like I say, think of yourself. Please try and steer yourself around, give yourself the best chance of getting through any of this crap what comes at us, because we can, and we do have a little bit more power than we think we do. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. All right, God bless you all. Bye bye.